but we don't wanna let go. We answer questions that we ask alone. I hear the words, but they're coming out an echo. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. There's a race, so you win, lead to race.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to FNV, or rather, welcome to the 12th episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, where I, your host Zarastro, interview various VTubers from all over the community. In this episode, our wonderful guest will be Tianjin.E. Tianjin, please give us a short introduction about who you are, who and what you are.
All right, so hello. You may call me Tian. I am mostly a VTuber, so bleh. Fuck. I am also a dual model VTuber
Yes.
who is a witch, as you can see now, and a cat familiar. Hey Kaite, that's her name.
Yes. And that's why if you guys look on the socials, there's Tianjin.E on the Twitter and Heikaite on the Twitch. But there's also a Heikaite Twitter, which is not on screen or in the description, but it's linked. It's on the Tianjin.E Twitter bio. But yeah, so Tian, tell me a tiny bit about yourself.
Lore-wise.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can tell a bit lore-wise. What's your lore? We'll start right off the bat with the first main question.
Let's see. How do I phrase this?
I mean, the fact that you have two models, the lore is probably going to be very interesting. Hopefully.
All right. So Heikaite is my cat familiar. I originally found her as a stray while walking home, like one night, and she was like injured and stuff. And well, I took her home. Despite my parents not really liking cats, but well, they accepted her. Are they allergic? They're not allergic. They just don't really like furry animals. They claim to be allergic, but
I am actually allergic, which is why I asked to interview the witch.
Sorry, coughing.
Hey, no worries, no worries. Tian is currently on a quarantine arc.
That's true. But yeah, I did take care of Heikaite and nursed her back to full health. I also have some jobs that I have to take care of. Hello, Lyra, my daughter. Okay. So And with that, like I have to like leave the house every once in a while, and that leaves my cat all alone. Well, I do have like automatic feeders for her.
Oh, yeah. The best kind.
My family doesn't really want to deal with the cat in the house, so I leave her in my room all to myself, all by herself. And so she's learned how to read, she's learned how to draw, she's learned how to do a lot of stuff.
She's a smart cat. A very smart
She's a
cat.
very smart cat, surprisingly so. She just leaves a mess everywhere. It's
Is it the fur?
not very easy. Yeah, it's the fur, it's the papers all over the floor, sometimes it's the ink on the floor.
At 3 a.m., you know, just you gotta,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cat thing.
It's a
It's
cat
like,
thing.
you
She
know,
can't really
just-
hide much when the cat falls.
Yeah, it's every now and then you'll just hear a loud fucking something like that.
Yeah.
Or,
So I gave her
maybe-
a humanoid form, and yeah, just to mostly to handle that stuff better. And well, she can help me do work that I do at
useful.
home.
That's very useful.
Yeah, very useful. Also, she likes it, and she gets paid in food and exposure.
In exposure, hell yeah. Everyone's favorite currency.
Yeah, everybody's favorite currency, exposure coin.
Hell yeah. E-coin. Hell, the guys invest. Make sure you invest. Don't sell your stocks. Just hold on, hold it, and you'll see it'll go to the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, to the moon.
Invest in
Find us up.
E-coin. Okay, so now that you've told us a little bit about, hey Kaite, you're familiar, how about you tell us about yourself as the witch? How did you become a witch? How, you know, what do you do as a witch?
So, I was born a witch. In this particular world, well, a lot of people, well, maybe like half the population or like a third, I'm not quite sure what's like the real statistic here, are born with magic. And as with magic is basically part of an industry.
Oh.
So people like to use so people have a preference to use magic, to have a preference to use a magic using people, mages, witches, warlocks, whatever, to do like mundane services.
Mundane stuff.
Or,
So
like,
you
anything.
use your magic for mundane stuff and no like Harry Potter save the world type shit.
We have no need for that. Yeah, as
the world is
far as
safe?
I'm concerned, like. Yeah, so it's not, well, we can also yes, we can fly, yes, we can like control gravity, yes, we can summon the dead. But it's not
Wait.
stuff that I personally specialize in.
Wait, you said summon the dead. Did you isekai
Yes.
me? Are you the one that isekai'd me?
I'm not that powerful. Maybe
In,
it would
in
be-
another
it-
in another generation, another parallel universe, maybe.
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe.
Apparently, there's multiple things to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's across the multiverse, no?
But yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite type of magic to use then?
Let's see. I like the magic where I like implementing like bodies with magic.
So necromancy.
It gives them a little bit of life.
So
It makes them like walk and
necromancy.
helps them like walk and like that.
Ah.
I like it's really not just like the magic part of things, it's the designing part.
Ah. You're a puppet master.
Kind of, in a way.
Kind of.
But they have their own autonomy. Their own levels of they have their own intelligence, they have their own souls.
That's quite the
And-
level of magic. Being able to give souls? Damn.
Being able to give life, maybe not souls, but
Oh, okay. You just
Life in
connect the
general.
souls.
yes, and as Lyra said here, I gave her life.
You gave her life. You connected the
Her
dots.
body.
All right. Well.
I also
Oh yeah. Continue.
I can also do what I also like doing is I haven't touched up upon it very much. I can also cast illusions based on light.
Ooh, light magic. I like that. I like that. So
There's not a lot.
What's your favorite illusion that you've casted on someone then?
Rather, it's through a book.
Wait, say again? You what?
It's through, like, I can cast, like, yes, it's augmented AR light.
Ah, so it's like reading a book, but then you can, like, you know,
yes,
visualize the actual stuff like in front of you.
Yeah. I'm very bad at it. It's been something that I've been working on over the past several years, but I haven't been able to like touch it.
I
as
like
much.
that. That's cool. So you do public readings then? I'm assuming.
Yes, I also do readings.
Which ties into one of our questions, which is your favorite content to make. Now, I've been in your streams a lot. We're old friends. I think I was like 1 month away from a 6-month badge. I think.
Maybe.
And I know that you do a lot of reading. So, obviously that and art. Those are your... would I be wrong in saying that those are your favorite stuff to stream?
Yep. Well, you're not wrong. Okay, that was a weak word. That was totally pathetic. If you heard it at all.
I could hear it. Don't worry. I don't know if stream could hear it or the audio only, but oh well. I rate it. I don't rate that one. That one was not.
No.
Alright, but so then, so you do a lot of reading and art. Is there anything else that you like streaming then?
I do like streaming some games, like every once in a while. Mostly if they're like narrative or visual novels.
Ah, okay, I see. What's your favorite visual novel that you've played so far? If you can choose.
This is a very difficult decision.
Alright, name your top ones then. If you can't choose one favorite, you know, we don't pick favorites over here. I don't have any favorite children, I promise.
Alright, the first one that I have in mind is Necrobarista, since it plays with the visual novel format and into like some kind of like cinematic, into like almost kind of like a cinematic film in a way. I think it like really breaks the mold of how like visual novels like work. And another one is literally anything written by Christine Love.
By Christine Love. I recognize that name, but I don't entirely know where from.
She is a game developer, mostly known for visual novels. She has written Analog: A Hate Story, Hate Plus, Lady Killer in a Bind.
Wait, Hate Plus sounds familiar.
Yes, because I streamed it.
You did stream that. I remember. I tuned in a couple streams, but I didn't know what's going on.
It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of she does a lot of I think she's another person who breaks the mold on visual novels in that it's mostly UI based, which I think is like her specialty. Yeah.
What does that mean?
User interface.
Oh well, yeah, and I know what UI mean, but I mean like how's the UI based, I guess, twists on the model work? Not on the model, on the visual novel work.
Lots of in both Hate games. There's how do I say this? There's also there's times in which you have to like read like really long blocks of text. And there is also like a more like traditional visual novel format or two in that you have to make choices, but I haven't really seen a dialogue wheel option most of the other games that I played.
You know, that's true. My only real experience with visual novels are with Danganronpa 1 and 2. I played one, when was it? 2018, I think. No, 2019, I think, is when I first played Danganronpa 1. And then Danganronpa 2, I'm still playing with Susuo Wu. and we're still doing streams on that. And otherwise, I've seen a lot of what's it called? Summer Pockets by Key.
Haven't heard of that one yet.
Oh, it's so good. Because I only know of that because I watched a friend stream it in this Discord server. Like as he was playing it, he was streaming it. He did the same with Danganronpa, and that's what got me into Danganronpa as well. Because I was like, ooh, that looks fun.
Yeah, I got into Danganronpa back when it was on a Let's Play forum.
Ooh.
Like 10 years ago.
So long ago.
Yeah, and that's what got like me and a lot of other people into Danganronpa.
I mean, it's a great fucking game.
It's a good game.
And I think that really plays with the visual novel formula. Does it count? I think it counts as a visual novel.
I think, yeah, it does count.
Yeah.
I think it's also because it's it does have visual novel portions. There is like plenty of like gameplay.
I mean, everything that's not a class trial is basically visual novel, except for when you're running around and you get that one Naruto theme song stuck in your head. I'm not gonna sing more. I might get claimed. Not anymore. That one. Everyone knows it. I don't know the name though. Wait, no, isn't it Silhouette? I think it's Silhouette.
I haven't listened to the soundtrack in a while. I've
never like watched
many
Naruto.
Wait, Naruto?
I've never watched it. I've never been interested in watching it either. I just know it has some banger OPs and EDs. Alright, now that we've gone on to the topic of anime, so I want to ask, what were some of your biggest influences or inspirations behind your design? And I tie that to anime because a lot of people have had, you know, like anime designs. Like mine is kind of... Actually, does mine have any anime design stuff? I think I got mine from like games that I played.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
you have more semi-realistic design to you too.
Yeah, I do. I used a lot of photos from like Pinterest for my references. But yeah, so what were the inspirations or influences behind your design for both Heikaite and The Witch?
Okay, so Heikaite, well, I always liked the red and black color scheme, even though it's edgy as fuck. But
me too.
I made I made like several different versions of Heikaite before going on to her current one. And I chose the red and black version out of like after like some manner of consensus. And it's like well, basically it has like the most contrast but also like doesn't, but the contrast is not like as sharp, I guess. But there's also like a red and black factor to it, in which red in most Asian cultures is a pretty lucky color, and
it's a lucky color?
A black cat is unlucky. So juxtaposition.
Oh, I see. Having the red and black with that. That's cool. I like that. That's like having like what, 48? It's like 4 and 8 together. Because 4 is an unlucky number, right? And I know in I think Chinese culture 8 is a lucky number.
Yes, it is. I think 8 and 9 are both lucky.
8 and 9. I didn't know of 9, but I knew of 8. Because in the West it's 7.
I think there's also 9. Western, I think in like most Western cultures it's 7.
Yeah, I mean that's why if you ever play slots, I don't endorse gambling. I'm not a gambler myself, but if you ever play slots, why the 777 I think is like, you know, I think it's the jackpot.
Yeah, as for my design, well, I've always had like some I always like white-haired characters, so I ended up so
I mean,
like I chose one from the get-go. Also, it makes me feel like an old woman, so That's how I feel all the time, every day.
Except when you're using Heikaite, or except when Heikaite is in, then you're nice and young. Because I mean, 9 lives, you know, that's a lot of age that can get stacked on. But in every life, it's, you know, you restart it, the number's always low. Hell yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. And as for the overall design, basically just wanted to like be a witch. I wanted to have a big ass hat.
Yeah, I really like that.
I want to wear black. I'm comfortable wearing black.
I mean, hey, me too. You can see the amount of black on my model. Like, come on.
Yeah, I feel weird if I wear any other part.
But yeah, no, the hat is probably one of my favorite things on your model. Even though I usually, I think in your streams, I usually toggle them off. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
We don't wear hats indoors.
We don't have to wear hats indoors, yeah.
You'll get horns.
I do have a black braid that ties into like a ponytail in the back, but I did not draw the ponytail because nobody's gonna see it anyways.
Ah, I've never noticed that. I've never noticed the braid.
Yeah, I do have a streak.
I see that. I see it now. And to our audio-only listeners, make sure you check out the VOD so that you can see all of the, you know, the visual stuff that Kian is busy doing with her model and all that, as we're talking.
Also chose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also chose a bit of like a galaxy and star motif because the name that I go by, Tianjin, it's based on my Vietnamese name.
Oh.
Yes, I'm Vietnamese. So I believe.
So you'll school me on when I say Nguyen wrong.
Yeah, I probably can't. I'll pronounce it wrong too because I am very whitewashed. Well,
hey, we're buddies. We can't say Nguyen. Honestly, I hate that surname because there's so many ways you can pronounce it, and it's like no one is wrong. Is right. Not a single one, because someone will be like, no, but it's like, it's pronounced like this. Yes, I'm looking at you, Susu. You're not here, but I'm looking at you.
But yeah, my name essentially translates to heaven and gold. Well, that's like the basic translation is, and what I got out of it anyways.
Let me ask, because I don't know this. What's the E for at the end of the Tianjin.E?
It's a takeaway from a former alias that I went by.
I see.
And I needed I originally wanted to go with Tianjin without the E, but I needed to but those were taken.
Oh, okay.
That would be
unfortunately all of the Tianjins were taken. Just like all of the Zarastros were taken.
Yep.
People who steal our tags before we've even thought them up. Disgusting. Alright, but now let me ask you, who or what inspired you to become a VTuber? Like, we've heard many stories of, you know, people falling down the rabbit hole. We've heard stories of people not even touching the rabbit hole and just seeing, hey, this VTubing concept is pretty cool and that's on brand for me, so I wonder if I can do that. So what was your inspiration? Or who?
Once upon a time, I ran across a program called Vroid, and then I made some models out of it. This eventually led to the first iteration of Heikaite. And I also wanted to stream, like anyways, mostly for fun. And to try to like push myself into like creating content and putting myself out there more.
So you're also one of those that, you know, didn't fall down the rabbit hole first.
Yeah. I'm not super into like a lot of VTubers.
Except me, right? Like,
Except for you.
hey, I gotta toot my horn every
Except
now
that you
and then.
stream whenever like I'm working or whenever I'm sleeping.
Yeah, and you
So I have to
stream when it's
log
like 4 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
I'm usually still up at that time, but still. You guys are the reason my sleep schedule is absolutely, completely non-existent.
Oh, I have to fix my sleep schedule anyways.
I'm surprised I managed to go to bed at 3 this morning and wake up at 8
Oh my god.
to take Mama Zara
I
to the
slept at
hospital. Well, not to the hospital, to work. She works at the hospital, but she had a foot injury and I had to take her. She couldn't drive.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Hope she feels better.
I'll send her your regards. But yeah, she's
Yes.
already feeling better. I think she took a pain pill and is sleeping right now because the foot was hurting. So I'll try not to be too loud. Don't want to wake her. But yeah, so you didn't fall down the rabbit hole. You first discovered Viroid, but how did you discover Viroid? Like, how did it was it like in Steam queue or something?
Oh, I think this was like way before Steam. I think I discovered it on. I kind of forgot. I think that I discovered it on Twitter. I think I have.
Oh.
I've also uploaded a couple models to the Vroid hub as well.
You have? Are they still there?
They're still there.
Ooh.
I don't quite remember the accounting though. I'll show it later.
It's there somewhere. If people
It's
do
there
enough
somewhere.
if people do enough spying, they'll find it. Or no, spying ain't the right word.
Yeah.
I don't know, enough searching, I guess.
Yeah, and I eventually went with a Vroid model as like for my like first couple streams.
Ah, okay.
Eventually, I transitioned to Live 2D after basically wanting to learn. And I think that's where we met on the Live 2D Discord server.
That's basically where I met almost everyone.
Yeah.
Like all of my close friends, I think, come all the way back from the Live 2D server, like back in end of 2020 or early 2021, before the great migration happened.
Yeah. Like I have heard of like all the other like major VTubers, but I wasn't like seriously into the rabbit
You
hole.
were watching them.
I wasn't like watching them actively. I did follow a couple, like more like independent ones.
Yeah.
There were a couple of artists that I greatly respected who used Live 2D avatars. So I suppose that they were some of the people.
Some
who
of the
influenced
inspirations.
some of my own.
That's nice. So who would you say is like some of your favorite artists or people that you aspire to when it comes to art?
When it comes to art, okay, one of my biggest has been Soft Mode, aka they go by Europa U. They also have a YouTube channel and a Twitch.
Oh.
But they were an artist that I respected and I looked up to for a very long ass time. Ever since I was 14.
What happened that you did? It sounds like you don't anymore.
Huh? No.
no.
I still do.
Oh, okay.
But it's been okay, so once upon a time they started their art was featured in a visual novel called Dysfunctional Systems. It's a short visual novel that I think is still available on Steam. I think they're still working on I think progress on the sequel is on hold right now while they're working on Maho Arms. Yes, it's the artist who worked on Maho Arms.
Maho Arms? I don't know that.
Yes. But it's available on Steam. I believe it's a hack and slash.
Ah, that's why. I'm not really into the hack and slash genre, so I'm not too well informed there. I think I've played a couple, but I can't name them.
I've yet to play that game myself, but I still liked the artist work and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you can like an artist's work without checking out other projects that they've worked on. So
eventually I'll check it. Eventually I'll check my arms out.
would you stream it? It's
what
very,
I
it's a
stream?
very, it's a very different thing from what you usually stream.
Of course. Well, like Tales of Berseria is very different from what I usually stream.
Have you streamed that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I actually have that.
Mhm.
A friend gave it to me a while back. Well, not a while back. Not it was not too long ago. But yeah, a friend actually gave me Tales of Berseria. But I've yet to actually like give it a proper look.
Yeah. Like every once in a while I'll play or like do something that's just radically different from what I usually do. Like it's like a break from my usual content.
Yeah, just throw a spanner over there in the
Yeah.
paintbrush set.
Like how I once played Super Animal Royale.
I wonder who that was with.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember that. I think it was probably with I think by that time
was with
he
Pyrrha.
was going as was it with Pyrrha?
Yes.
Oh, I thought by that time it would probably be with he was going by Chief U back then.
No.
No, I think that was
haven't
another
streamed
time.
before.
I still have SAR installed. I've just not played it in ages.
Yeah, I haven't touched it in forever either.
Last played April 25th, 2021.
Well, let's see. When have I last played this? God, no. V2 Studio, please. Let me scroll on Steam. Okay, when have I last played this? Super Animal Royale last played October 25th, 2021.
Oh damn, you played it a lot more recently than I did.
I think I also had to play it for another collab at one point. And I think I just opened it up one day. Oh, they have a Lunar New Year event. Nice.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they do. A lot of games have Lunar New Year.
They do. It is a pretty big event. And I mean, it's just a free holiday, I guess. Free event time. Get people
Free
back
event,
into playing the game. They can make cool
Another
Chinese
holiday,
outfits.
Yeah, another holiday to fill, more content to make,
Hell yeah.
more stuff to give to players.
You get to see cute, in some cases, cute anime girls in hot Chinese outfits.
Yep. I haven't actually seen that very much. Mostly like lanterns and Li Si or Hong Bao.
I've seen it a couple times, but not too many. But yeah, I think we can move on to the next question. So, we've already handled what's your preferred type of content, but behind the content, you know, behind the streams, what keeps you motivated and keeps you going to keep making content, you know, to keep stream, to keep wanting to do art, rigging every now and then, you know, all that. What keeps you going and motivated?
I have time to kill. Well, a bit less now that I'm working like kind of like a 9 to 5. But
The witch got employed.
Huh?
The witch got employed.
The witch got employed, yes. So she
Yeah.
has to leave the house even more often. Leaving the cat alone to do work, to do stuff.
The cat can just get her more books. That's fine.
Yeah, I bring the cat home stuff every now and then. I bring her food. I bring her stuff. Things from the
manga, maybe?
library are not available in the archive.
Ooh. Some manga, maybe some spice,
Manga,
some
yeah.
dojins.
No dojins.
No
I'm not
dojins,
super
okay.
familiar with all of them.
Okay,
She has
that's fair.
dojins herself.
That's fair. We are say so here. Yes. But
I like
speaking
to
of
think myself as
manga,
baby, so.
sorry, I was kind of speaking over you there. Just say again what you would like. What?
I like to consider myself as maybe so.
Maybe so. You know what?
Maybe.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be maybe so from now on. I can be a tiny bit. I can be a tiny bit unsay so, but I'm never like full on. You know.
Full on decent.
No. Like I wouldn't want NSFW art on myself, but I don't think my language or the way I speak sometimes is, or my humor can make me say so.
Yeah. Sometimes my
don't think
humor is
that's-
also in the toilet too.
Yeah. Or yeah, in the toilet. Yeah. I'm not gonna finish my thought there. Because I don't know if that joke would land. So oh well. But yeah, so you said the reason why your motivation is, you know, free time. You wanna you have a lot of time, you want to make stuff. But why do you want to make content?
I think like why do I want to make content?
A very good question.
That's a very good hard question.
I'm adding that to the list.
There are certain stories that I want to put out and tell. And for like the longest time, like I've always felt that I was like talked over and like silenced and basically like put down by others. And I figured that like now or like soon would be a better time than never to like just stop shutting up.
And how better way to do it than to do solo streams where if you do shut up, people click off.
Yeah.
Although actually, no, I don't think on your streams that's that common, because your streams are like there are some times where it's like, you know, you don't speak for a while because you're like focusing on art and all that. And there's like a comfy vibe to that where, you know, people don't want to click off because, well, you know, they want to watch you work, and that's why they're there. Because it's, for me it's always interesting in watching an artist work behind the scenes.
Yeah, eventually I'd like to stream progress on at least one, eventually on a couple of projects that I've been working on and thinking of. So maybe not just art, maybe if I like had like the motivation, maybe do writing streams or programming, designing.
I think
I'm not like huge on programming, but
I think I know like one friend who has done like writing streams before where they were just like writing stuff on stream, which was pretty chill. And I think it's cool too, because if you're busy with like a very creative process and you're doing things off the top of your dome, then it's like, you know, you can consult chat or whatever. It's like, hey, what do you guys think of this this phrasing or something? Yeah,
it's nice to have. It's nice to have like an extra set pair of eyes to look over some stuff.
Yeah, it's always useful to have someone just, you know, like I can't think of the word now. Review? I guess review. I was thinking of the Afrikaans word, redigio.
Yeah, I've been very used to working on my own, so I'm still getting used to like having like a second opinion or so to help me like look over stuff.
With me, I'm one of those people where it's like if I'm doing something, I need to ask somebody, hey, how does this look? Because I'm not confident in my own stuff to just be like, yeah, I like this. Because sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I like this. Then I show it to someone else and it's like, nah, that looks shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's the end of our main questions. But I also wanted to ask, I had a question just now related to the why do you want to make content? Right. So how has VTubing then assisted you in, you know, being able to attain your goals? Or rather, let me first ask in, what are your goals with your content creation? I'm adding that to the list too.
First, make stories. Second, put out stories. Hope people appreciate them. Well, if I appreciate them like a little more, then it's great. Basically, I
people
just want to like put myself out there, no matter like what the outcome.
Ah, I see. So then, if those are your goals, how did VTubing help in attaining them?
VTubing gives me a public face to communicate that stuff. I think that's like the best way that I can phrase that. Like, I don't need like the face behind the camera to like speak for me. I can just put out like an idealized version of myself and to like speak to other people. That's what VTubing is anyways.
You know, not having to put up makeup, not having to take care of bedhead, or, you know, if you have a bad hair day. Almost every day for me is a bad hair day. I fucking hate my hair, but I love it at the same time. But I hate it because it's always a mess. You know, not having to care about that.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally be sitting in my pajamas right now. You wouldn't know.
Yep.
Yes, I told you, but I haven't. So enjoy guessing. Am I in my pajamas? Am I not? Is Tianjin in her pajamas?
Ha 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 ha.
You know, knowing that it's probably like midday for you, probably not, but you never know.
Probably not.
You never know.
Considering that I did have to go out to the COVID clinic today.
Ah, true. Yeah. We talked about that earlier, the quarantine arc. How has the quarantine arc affected your schedule, I guess? Brother, let me ask, how's the quarantine food?
How's the quarantine food? My father, the wizard, does his best.
That is his best good?
His best is acceptable. It's edible.
Poor father.
My mom, well, sometimes she orders takeout, so I get those.
Ah.
I had takeout yesterday.
What's your favorite food? I don't think I've asked you this like any time before.
I like curry. I like Japanese curry.
Japanese curry. I haven't had that. I've just had Indian curry.
Yeah, but my mom does not like curry.
Is it too spicy?
No, it's just that she just doesn't like curry in general. Like, we have Vietnamese curry. Like, my uncle makes it for like almost every family reunion, and she just doesn't like
she doesn't like it.
It's just there so often that she hates it.
Oh, okay.
She only
it's
puts
one of
up
those
with
where it's
curry.
like you've had it so many times, you get so tired of it. It's like if you eat pizza or burgers like every day for like 2 weeks straight, you're gonna get tired of it.
Yep.
Or if cup noodles or cup ramen is your only food.
Yep. But yeah, I asked for curry last night.
Oh, you asked for curry?
Yeah. So she gave me some.
Did she also get curry for herself or nah? Probably not.
No. Chances are it would be my brother or my dad who would also eat that stuff.
Ah.
There's also pizza, which I had today.
That's good. I enjoy it. What kind of pizza?
Costco pepperoni.
Ah, and
there's only pepperoni. There's no. I haven't seen just cheese or even the combo option for like how many months now? I missed the combo pizza.
Wait, so it's a pizza with just pepperoni on it?
But just pepperoni and cheese.
But that's so boring.
I know, but that's the only thing that they offered at Costco.
But
there's nothing else.
But that's a crime. Pizzas are like.
It is a crime.
What? And now, okay, wait. Let me ask you an extremely divisive question. Is it divisive, divisive? I always confuse the two. Whatever, you know the word.
What?
Pineapple on pizza. Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes.
Rather, I don't really mind.
Nice.
Either
Awesome.
way, it tastes good to me.
Good. You've got good tastes then. If you don't like pineapple on pizza, get the fuck out of here. I'm joking. Everyone has their
Like,
own
if
taste.
it's
Just
there, I'll
don't
eat it.
vilify us for it.
I can eat almost anything.
I almost exclusively order pineapple pizzas, or pizzas with pineapples on them. Depending on from where, because some pizzerias here in South Africa, sometimes their pineapple just tastes like raw plastic. And I say raw plastic because it doesn't taste like normal plastic. I know, I was a kid. I used to chew on plastic. Did you ever chew your pens in high school? Or any time in your life?
I think it was like elementary school when I chewed on pens. It's been a really long time. I don't really remember much.
Have you ever chewed on the tip to such a point where you can't put the tip on anymore?
Nope.
Okay, so you weren't as down bad for pencil plastic, or not pencil, or pen plastic as I was.
Probably not.
But I think we can open it up to Q&A sections right now. So while you guys in chat think of any questions you'd like to ask Tianjin over here, let me quickly do the ad read. So this episode of FNV was brought to you by me. I don't have a sponsor. I'm sorry. But you know what you can do? If you're on the audio-only platforms, you can go check out fnv.crd.co to find my YouTube channel, which is also youtube.com/ZarastroCH. Same name that's on Spotify, you know, on the FNV by Zara, basically. Yeah, make sure you check out there. Then you can find the VODs if you're audio only, so that you can see the visuals that have gone on and you can see chat. These episodes are streamed live every Friday. And the audio-only episodes are then uploaded on Sundays. And for our people over here that are live now or watching the VOD in the future, hi future people, hope you're doing well. Hope your year is going better. Let me also then say you can check out fnv.crd.co, same site, to check out the rest of the episodes on the audio-only platforms. You can listen to it on Anchor FM, Spotify, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. Choose whichever. And also, if you're a VTuber and you want to come on the show, there's also a guest application. Make sure you check it out and fill it in, and I'll get to you sometime. Can't promise when, but maybe sometime. But yeah, so now if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me or Tianjin. But while you guys are thinking of that, I need to think of another question too. What's your favorite podcast? Do you listen to podcasts? Jen?
I used to listen to Welcome to Night Vale a lot.
Welcome to Night Vale.
Yeah.
What's it about?
That would it's it's a rather it's kind of old-ish, I think. Like
And
back
the
in
old
like
ones,
it
the
was
old
like
ones have a
big thing,
lot
like,
of
back-
episodes that you can catch up on, so
Yeah, there's like a lot of episodes. It's it takes the format of like a radio podcast in like a town in like the middle of nowhere where there's also like paranormal stuff happening. And it
Stranger
takes like
Things, the podcast.
yeah, kind of like that. I think it's available on SoundCloud.
On
I need
SoundCloud?
to check.
SoundCloud
Yeah.
does podcasts? Am I missing
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
I think I need to amend that.
Oh, hello,
error.
comment my
I
phone.
need to go check out if there's stuff. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Do I have any fun or interesting stories or challenges when making my VTuber children?
Ooh, that's a good question. I
Oh.
like that question. For for absolutely nothing relating to me. Nudge, nudge,
Masculine
wink, wink.
avatars. Masculine bodies are something of a challenge for me.
Story of my life.
People, like,
Me finding artists. I think my struggles with that has been before I can even ask an artist, hey, are your commissions open? Or like, hey, can I check your prices or something? It's like, hey, do you draw males? Why are masculine models or why are masculine models difficult? Like for you specifically?
It's a matter of like proportions and like musculature. It's something that I'm trying to get better at.
Musculature? Muscles. Side, testo.
Yeah. I also have the chest. Boobies, boobas are also kind of challenging for me too.
So you draw more on the itty bitty titty committee side of things.
Yeah. Yeah, a little, yeah.
Nice.
Or just cover them up with clothes.
Nice. That's taste. I like that.
I think like my biggest challenge was from my raffle winner.
Your raffle winner?
Yes, several months ago, I and a friend posted a live 2D model raffle. In which I managed to basically create how do I say this? 3 VTuber models in one.
Holy hell. That's quite something. How did it work with the 3 VTubers in one? Or 3 models in one?
It's 2 bodies, 3 outfits, 3 hairstyles. Or rather 3 hair colors.
Are all of them individually toggleable?
Yes.
Wait, so 2 bodies, 3 outfits, and how many hairstyles? 2 hairstyles.
3.
3 hairstyles. So that
They're
would
mostly,
mean
the bodies and hairstyle, mostly like palette swaps.
Oh, palette swaps, but alright, but still then. So that would be then you've got okay, wait, you said 2 bodies, 3 outfits, 3 hairstyles. So that gives you 3 times 3 times 2, I think. Different options. So that's 9. That's 18 different options that you can do with that model. Holy hell.
Yep.
You can use a different, if you stream every single day of the week, you can use a different look every single day, and you won't have the same look for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Darkwater asks, has anyone ever asked for an NSFW drawing? Do you do NSFW? That probably comes with the maybe so.
Not explicit. There is one of my commissions was pretty cheesecakey though.
Cheesecakey.
Yeah.
I do not know that term. Please indulge me.
It's it's pretty fan servicey.
Ah, I see.
And it was also an animated commission, so I have to.
Wasn't that the one I saw?
Yes, you saw that.
I saw that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
It was my first time animating chesticles.
Chesticles? Wait, is that chest testicles? This stream just got age-rated. And this is why I don't have minors in my chat, which is a good thing. I banned a 12-year-old like last week. The guy came back. I told him to leave again because he came back on an alt account, and I know he has like one more confirmed alt account. I banned him. I told him to go away.
Oh my god.
Because he was annoying and like spoiling stuff in Detroit Become Human, and I didn't want that.
Gross.
So hi, if you're watching, I know you know who you are. Have a nice day. That's what I said to you last time. You know, I might tell you to fuck off, but I'll ask you to fuck off kindly. So, oh well.
I mean, it does sound lewd, but it also presents it. But also that commission presents like its own like sets of challenges that I haven't really done before. Mainly
Yeah,
like animating chests and multiple body parts.
I think it is quite difficult. I've never actually personally tried to do something like that, like, you know, animate like a wallpaper engine thing, or like my starting soon screen on my streams are done in Live2D by Daisuke. Absolute legend. But yeah, so it's like I've never actually gotten to do something like that in Live2D. I wouldn't mind. I don't know how I would price it if it was a commission, but I wouldn't mind. But I can think that it's quite a lot of work in the art department as well, because like you need to split everything up, and you need to like think, how do I want to make this thing move? What do I need to split? What do I not need to split? You know.
Yeah, I had to split so many parts to make it work.
I think that's also the main thing of VTuber models that all artists hate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the design part is fun. You have to do splitting.
For the record, I also make and rig my own models.
Except one.
Just my own models.
Except one.
Except one.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. What? I mean, there's nothing going on behind the scenes. Of course not. We spoke about the multiverse. That multiverse is not this one. That's a different world.
No.
We don't speak about it. Not yet, anyways.
But yes, I do pretty much most of the work on my own channel.
Yeah.
Anything music-wise, I commission.
I've yet to commission any music. The BGM playing in the background now is for me. It's literally my name on Spotify. You can just look up Zarastro CH and you can find it. But it's not done by me. I did not commission it. It was done by a copyright-free company just reaching out to streamers and making free music for them, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
And I dig it. This one's nice and peaceful. You know, it fits the vibe of just vibing. But okay, I don't think I have any other questions that I can think of now. So, Darkwater, Chisser Comet, Lyra, Darkness, do you guys have any questions? Daisuke, do you have any questions? Stream Elements Bot, you don't have any questions?
Of course. Oh yeah, you could change the name of the Stream Elements bot, by the way. If you wanted to, though.
I can what?
You can change the name of the Stream Elements bot.
Wait, I can?
Yes, you can!
Where? I can do that?
Yes, you can do that. I did that on my Twitch, but I'm not quite sure if it does for YouTube, though. I'll have to look it up.
Where do I do that? You'll have to show me after stream, 100%. You have to show me.
And then you can like name it like Demon Bot or something.
I'll just make it Zarbot.
Zarbot.
Or I'll just make it Zara's
Make a model
aim.
named Zar. Make a robot Zarastro model.
One day, if I learn how to do art myself, I might start just making meme models for myself. Zanyastro will be a thing. Zarbot will be a thing. What other memes have I had that's running in the community? Maybe just like a single. I'll make like an amoeba. Zaraba. No, that doesn't work.
Zarastro is where?
Zarastro is where? Zarastro has been locked away. In prison.
No. Not prison.
Prison, yeah. Okay, Darkwater has a question. When animating, so I'm assuming this is when animating a scene, not a model, do you make one whole animation or you do from pose to pose? I think you're doing one whole animation.
Yeah, I think I do one whole animation live 2D.
Yeah.
I can't really break things down into poses that well in live 2D, especially when it comes to like manipulating the parameters. VTubers.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen some stuff. A friend once sent me a repository on GitHub where someone uploaded a lot of MOBA games, not MOBA games, sorry, gacha games, and their, well, not the games themselves, but their live 2D files, where you can look around. I can send some to you if you want to. I've used them for study, and I plan on using them for studying definitely, because there's one in particular that I always look at. It's got like 7 different animations in it, and there's like 2 different states of the model as well. There's one whole, one destroyed, and it's just the amount of work that has to go in there for making those toggles, like, or not toggles, the animations, is just damn.
Yeah. Eventually, I like to implement live 2D animations into one of my projects as well, especially the AR one.
Ooh.
I want to see how that turns out.
Well, if you need help, you know your boy. You know your boy. What got you? When did you start learning live 2D, by the way? I'm just curious.
I think I started learning late 2020.
Late 2020, same time as me.
Yeah.
Like Q4.
I think it was around the time that I started joining the live 2D Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned from Brian Sui's rather old tutorials at the time.
The 28-hour workflow video?
Part of it, yeah. But I think it's I think it was like a one from like 2014. How to turn an anime thing into a live 2D model.
One. I tried doing that. It's horrible. Finding the images like that, it's horrible. I hate it. I tried and I gave up immediately. But well, I was thinking, wait. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so the 28-hour workflow video. I don't recommend that for beginners. Definitely not. No. I'm like, if you know what you're doing, or if you at least know half of what you're doing, then you can use it, because then you can skim through those 28 hours and just find, you know, like say he's working on the angle XY and you want to see how he does that. You want to look at the body Z, Y, X, whatever. Then I'm like, yeah, go look for that.
Let's see. Darkwater asked when I started streaming or recorded, how long did it take to get used to my voice?
Ooh. That's a very good question too.
I don't think it was that long. Back when I started streaming, after I stream, I would go back and see how my voice turns out whenever I record. So I don't think it was that long for me to get used to my own voice.
I think that's always a good point to start. I tell people, if you want to get used to your voice, just take voice memos on your phone and just listen to it back. If you want to get better at singing, sing some songs along with the voice memo and then listen to it back with just your voice. Don't record the audio of the song as well. Just wear a headset or something, and then listen back and find your range. How long have you been streaming now?
How long? Let's see.
It was a year yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's about a year. Yeah, a couple days ago.
Your year anniversary.
My streaming anniversary.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm your senpai.
Yeah. It was a little more than a year.
I'm still your senpai.
Still my senpai. Yep.
But I think that's a good spot to end it on. So, guys, make sure you guys check out Tianjin or Heikaite. You know, same links. Links are on the screen, in the description, and in the show notes. But with that, let me get my outro script real quick. So, thanks everyone for coming by and watching or listening to this episode of FNV. I have been your host, Zarastro, and I thank my wonderful guest, Tianjin, here, for joining me tonight. make sure you all check her out on our socials. They're on the screen, in the description, and in the show notes. And make sure you subscribe and follow on whichever platform you are, so that you can get notified of when the next episode comes out. Fridays, this is streamed live on Fridays, and it goes live on the audio only platforms on Sundays. But until next time, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys again. But until then, ciao for now.
Sun goes down, our spirits free. Nothing left but our energy. Take my hand, we can go and see a world unknown. Come explore with me.